The Premier's front bench has been thrown into chaos with the resignation of one minister and pressure mounting for another to be sacked. Leanne Donaldson was forced to quit after lying about her finances. And the opposition says the same treatment is needed for the Transport Minister. Alison Horne has more.
All aboard for a royal tour of Brisbane.
Hello, how's everyone?
The Premier played host for the King and Queen of the Netherlands, a distraction from a royal mess in her cabinet.
I set high standards and I expect my ministers and the members of my team to meet those high standards.
Leanne Donaldson failed the test, just hours after promising Queenslanders she'd sorted her financial woes. This revelation.
Following question time, I became aware that my vehicle registration had not been paid by the due date last week. I had driven the vehicle on the day after the registration had expired.
The former minister's spending stress came to light on Wednesday. She owed nearly $8,000 in council rates. That prompted a public warning from the Premier.
There will be no more chances, Mr. Speaker, that she needs to ensure that everything is in order.
But it wasn't. The bill had been picked up by the Labor Party.
Clearly, this does not meet the high standards set by the Premier for all members of the government.
Opposition heavyweights seized on the absence of senior ministers to dominate the chamber.
A government descending into chaos, crisis and catastrophe, Mr. Speaker.
Where is the Premier? She is nowhere to be seen.
Today, Annastacia Palaszczuk denied knowledge of the registration blunder.
She said to me that there were no further issues. And as we found out, there were further issues.
With one minister down, the opposition is demanding another scalp, that of embattled Transport Minister Stirling Hinchliffe, saying he too has lost public confidence.
Why is it that the member for Bundaberg got one chance and the member for Sandgate has had 100 chances?
Stirling was not aware of any issues relating to the train crew issue, pure and simple.
After a fortnight of train cancellations, the minister has announced the new timetable for the remainder of 2016. It means there'll be 333 fewer services a week, but he insists it's now under control.
Live now to Alison Horne at State Parliament. Alison, who's likely to get the agriculture position?
Karina, Bill Byrne has been appointed the acting minister. He already holds a number of portfolios, including police and corrections, and it may be some time until we know who will take that position permanently. Now, the crossbenchers from Katter's Australian parties, they're asking for it to be a regional MP, and there's already a number of people vying for the role, including disgraced former police minister Joanne Miller, who's already met with the Premier to put her case forward.
I believe that it is time that I came back to the Queensland Government Ministry. I think that they, quite frankly, they need my skills around the cabinet table.
Karina, the Premier says that she'll be taking her time making this decision, but you'd have to expect whoever it is, they'll come from the left faction of the Labor Party. The Premier's also assured Queenslanders she will not be using this as an opportunity for a full cabinet reshuffle.
Okay, Alison Horne there at State Parliament.